Starting in January of 2023, Illinois will be the first state to institute a purge law. For many people, the idea of a purge law conjures up images of dictators and totalitarian regimes where citizens are forced to discard all items that might incriminate them. However, in Illinois, starting in January of 2023, this will be exactly what will be happening. The purge law was introduced as part of the state's effort to fight its opioid epidemic. Under the law, all individuals who have been convicted of a drug offense within the last 2 years will have their personal belongings, including any firearms or drugs, seized and destroyed. While there are certainly potential benefits to the purge law, namely, reducing opioid addiction and crime, there are also some concerns that haven't been fully addressed. For one thing, how will authorities decide which individuals to target? And what happens to those who don't have any criminal record but still have property that is subject to seizure? What is a purge law? A purge law is a law that requires certain people to remove themselves from a certain area or institution. In Illinois, the first state to institute a purge law, it will require state government employees to remove themselves from politics. Purge laws are controversial because they can be used to unfairly remove people from an area or institution. They also have the potential to violate individual freedom. However, proponents of purge laws argue that they are necessary to protect public institutions from corruption. In Illinois, the first state to institute a purge law, it will only apply to state government employees. Other states may institute similar laws in the future. Therefore, it is important for individuals who work in government institutions to understand their rights and privileges under a purge law. How will the purge law work in Illinois? In January of 2017, Illinois became the first state to institute a purge law. This law allows the government to remove certain people from the voting rolls if they have not voted in a certain number of years. Under the purge's law, individuals who have not voted in 2 consecutive elections will be removed from the voting list. This includes people who have moved away, died, or been convicted of a felony. The purge's law is designed to reduce voter turnout and prevent ineligible people from voting. It is hoped that this law will improve the accuracy of election results and protect the legitimacy of democracy. Who will be affected by the purge law? The purge law will apply to any person who is currently under criminal investigation or has been previously convicted of a felony. 2. What crimes will be purged? The purge law will purge any criminal record for any crime that is punishable by imprisonment for more than 1 year. This includes crimes such as burglary, larceny, fraud, and assault. 3. How long will the records remain purged? The records will remain purged for 10 years after the person has completed their sentence or finished their criminal investigation. What are the penalties for violating the purge law? If you reside in Illinois and are 18 years of age or older, you will need to have your driver's license or state identification card purged by January 1, 2020. Any violations of this law will result in a Class A misdemeanor. The penalties for violating the purge law include a fine of up to $1,000, up to 6 months in jail, or both. Additionally, any vehicle that is registered in Illinois and is owned, leased, or operated by someone who has their driver's license or state identification card purged will also be subject to suspension. The suspension period for these vehicles can range from 30 days to 1 year. What should I do if I am impacted by the purge law? If you are impacted by the purge law, the first thing you should do is contact an attorney. There may be legal options available to you that you didn't think of. The purge law prohibits employers from hiring new workers who have been convicted of a felony or a misdemeanor involving violence, sex offenses, stalking, theft, or drugs. This means that if you were convicted of one of these crimes in the past year, your employer is prohibited from hiring you. If you are an employee who is fired or laid off as a result of the purge law, there may be some legal options available to you. You may be able to sue your former employer for wrongful termination. You may also be able to claim discrimination against you based on your criminal record. It is important to consult with an attorney if you are impacted by the purge law. The laws surrounding it are complex and vary from state to state. An attorney can help you understand your rights and options. Conclusion. Starting in January of 2023, Illinois will be the first state to institute a purge law. The purges will take place every 5 years and will require all citizens aged 18 or older to provide proof of citizenship, residency, and military service. This is in addition to any other documentation required by law. The purpose of the purge is to remove individuals who are not legally entitled to remain in the United States.